Young County, Texas is filled with stories of many brave men and women who lived here. Some are famous. Men like Indian Agent Robert S. Neighbors or Britt Johnson. And some men became infamous, like U.S. Deputy Marshal Ed Johnson, or the subject of this video series, Confederate Colonel Alfred Thaddeus Obenchain, the only Confederate commander of Fort Belknap and a victim of murder. Alfred Thaddeus Obenchain was born in February of 1824 in Buchanan, Virginia, to Samuel and Martha Obenchain. History doesn't say much about his early life. On May 15, 1847, Obenchain married his first wife, Susan Fluke, in Bodertort, Virginia. History doesn't record what happened to her. He and his second wife, Delphine R. Beckwith, were married in 1850 in Hancock County, Illinois. The couple had 5 children. The Obenchains moved from Illinois in 1850, where Alfred became a wealthy and prominent citizen of Parker County, finding a good return from crops on his plantation. By 1860, Obenchain owned $8,500 in real estate and personal property, a fair amount of money at that time, including the plantation consisting of 905 acres of land and 6 slaves. Obenchain was an opinionated, outspoken, and ill-tempered man. His political opinions made him popular with voters, but those who worked with him found him to be callous, mean, and cruel at times. Charles Goodnight, who was an officer under his command, described him as tyrannical and arrogant. In October 1860, Obenchain became a part owner of the Weatherford newspaper titled White Man, a publication that was hostile towards Indians. The paper remained in operation until its office was destroyed in a fire in December 1861. One of his partners was John Baylor, an ex-Indian agent from the Brazos Indian Reservation, who was a key figure in forcing the removal of the Indians from Texas and the death of his former boss, Indian Affairs agent Robert S. Neighbors. 1860 also saw Obenchain represent Parker County in the Texas Secession Convention, and on February 1, 1861, was one of the signers of the Texas Secession Ordinance. From November 4, 1861 to January 1862, Obenchain served as a senator in the 9th Texas Legislature for District 20, which represented Erath, Johnson, Palo Pinto, Parker, and Tarrant counties. On January 29, 1862, Obenchain was excused as a senator and appointed by Governor Francis R. Lubbock as a lieutenant colonel and second in command to Colonel James M. Norris in the Texas Frontier Regiment, specifically the 20th Infantry Brigade. Obenchain may have been a good statesman and businessman, but his lack of understanding of the frontier and his strict discipline would set him on a path that would leave him the victim of his own actions. Murdered.